Hello, hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel All Rounders. So today I am going to start a talk or tell you about give you notes about microorganisms and info in brief. So let's start. First line: microorganisms. What are microorganisms? Are too small and are not visible to the unaided eyes, or we can say naked eyes. So what are microorganisms? Are the organisms which are not visible with our naked eyes. It can only be seen under a microscope. Okay, they can survive under all types of environments. So these microorganisms can survive under all kinds of environment. If it's cold, it's it's hot climate, or marshy lands. They can survive in all kinds of land wherever they are required to. They are found everywhere inside the human body: air, water, water, everywhere. Microorganisms are found in air. What? So as I told you, microorganisms are found in air. Microorganisms are found in air. Water, uh, and in bodies of plants and animals. They are inside animals and inside an animals and plants bodies, and outside. It's inside the plants and animals bodies, and outside the plants and animals bodies. They microorganisms are so they may be unicellular or multicellular. So all of you might be knowing what is unicellular and multicellular. You have done this in 7th class. So multicellular are the cells, or are microorganisms, or living components which are just made up of one cell. One cell means they only contain one nucleus, uh, with other organelles. Okay, so that is unicellular. And multicellular, in a way, we humans ourselves are multicellulars. Let me make. So what are we are made up of very tiny or cells, like this. We are made up of very tiny cells, and these cells are this with a nucleus. So many microorganisms, most of the microorganisms can be unicellular and multicellular. Like most of the bacteria is unicellular. It means it just contains one nucleus, so it's only one cell. It's just a one cell, so it's just a unicellular. Okay, so microorganisms are classified into 4 major groups, but they also have a 5th group. I'll tell you afterwards. It's in the chapter. So they are classified into 4 major groups. So 4 major groups are: it is bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and algae. And there's one group also, which is virus. Which is virus. Virus is said to be different from other microorganisms because virus is lying between two components, like between non-living and living. They lie in between, or that. how micro these viruses only comes or only reproduce or only do their function when they are in host bodies. I mean, my host bodies are like we humans. If they're out, like if this is a body, let's take this as body. So this is a living body, so this is a virus which I'm making these dot dot dot, these are the viruses. But now they are like non-living things. They are not doing any function or nothing. They're doing not reproducing, nothing they're doing. But when they will go inside this living body, they'll start to grow, multiply, and then infect the body, and then you will get sick. And then most of the cases, viruses cause deaths. Like nowadays the coronavirus so this is also a virus. Coronavirus only multiplies when it comes in an host body, like humans, animals, like this. That's why viruses are said to be different from four groups. So protozoa. Now let's discuss diseases. Protozoa causes serious diseases like dysentery and malaria. So in many cases malaria is you all say malaria के मच्छर ने काट लिया, mosquito have bitten you. Actually they just bitten you, but not because of biting you. It's because of they carries this malaria disease in their legs. Okay, that's why it happens. Some bacteria are very useful. I say that most of the bacteria, or we can say microorganisms are useful. Living viruses, all viruses are mostly bad, or we can say all are bad. So bacteria helps in a way like it helps soils to fix its nitrogen. Nitrogen is one of the main compound. It's one of the most main compound of plants' life. So these microorganisms like some bacteria and blue green algae. Algae is, we can say algae are plants because they produce their food by a process of photosynthesis, but they're too microscopic to see with a naked eye. Okay, so they so bacteria which fixes nitrogen is rhizobium bacteria. It's a rhizobium bacteria, and then blue green algae. Certain bacteria convert compounds of nitrogen present in the soil into nitrogen gas, which released to atmosphere. So these all you can read yourself. Pathogens. So yeah, this is very important. What are pathogens? Pathogens are disease causing microorganisms. What are pathogens? Pathogens are disease. The microorganisms which causes disease are known as pathogen. Which causes disease are known as pathogens. So pathogens like malaria, TB, tuberculosis, AIDS, all these are caused by viruses. So these all are pathogens. And then they also help in cleaning environments. One main good thing is also they help in cleaning our environment. Let me tell you how they help us to clean the environment. So whenever you left some food for 2-3 months, you say it disappears. Actually what is happening is it's not disappearing. This is food, very small microorganisms, and millions of microorganisms start eating this, and then they eat this and break them into smaller substances, which then can be used as fertilizers, manure, and all those things. But these microorganisms cannot eat them and break plastics, glass, metal into solid substances, very small compounds. So we should never throw plastics on ground, because it is not decomposed by microorganisms. Okay friends, I hope you like my video. Thank you very much. For more videos, please subscribe and click on bell icon. Thank you friends.